Hello class, James Griffin here. It is amazing that this is the final week and the final video I will be sharing with you for the entire class. I have in the last 6 weeks learned a lot. I have learned a lot about myself, you as a class, and speeches themselves. I think that due to this I now know a lot more. I have learned that there are specific technical aspects to giving a video speech. I have learned that you require a specific amount of lighting. Even with today's webcams and video devices, there still may be problems with lighting if you are not careful. I have learned that if you do not have a good camera angle, that the audience will not get as much out of it. I have also learned that the environment you're in affects your video. I've also learned that if your sound quality is not good, then your public or audience will not be able to understand what you are saying. From this class, I have learned a lot more about a delivery of a speech. I have learned that pitch, volume, pace, tremble, and articulation affect a speech greatly. I have learned that if any of these are off, it can greatly harm a speech. I have learned that your body language and gestures can either make an audience want to hear your speech or not want to hear it at all. I have learned that you need to rehearse your speech. I have learned that rehearsing a speech helps to make sure that your speech comes across correctly and that it looks more professional. I have learned in this class that there are 3 different types of speeches. These speeches are demonstrative, informative, and persuasive. I have learned that all 3 of these speeches require different research and ways of putting them together. I have, however, learned that each speech starts with an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. I have also learned from this class that when you construct a video of this type, that you need to look for the audience, what they like and what they dislike. You've kind of got to wrap yourself around how they would react when you give a speech. In conclusion, as I stated earlier, I have learned a lot from this class. I have learned a lot from my fellow classmates, and I have learned a lot from you, Professor. I hope that with this information and what I have learned, I can move on to give much more meaningful speeches. I hope that my stage fright has went down some too also. I thank all of you for what you've done and what you've shown me and what you've taught me. It was nice to meet you all. God bless you, and I hope you have meaningful lives.